Lesson 1, Scenic Cruises.
Boat cruises along the shores of British Columbia and Alaska are especially stunning.
Yes, the scenery must be breathtaking. I'd love to see those views.
Absolutely. The mountains and ocean create such a beautiful backdrop.
Have you been on one of those cruises before?
Yes, I took one last summer, and it was an unforgettable experience.
That sounds amazing. What was your favorite part of the cruise?
I love spotting wildlife. We saw whales and sea lions.
Wow. That must have been incredible.
It really was. Let's consider going on a cruise together someday.
Lesson 2, Home Bar Dreams.
Have you ever thought about setting up a home bar?
Yeah, it sounds like a fun project. You could go into medicine, right?
True. I could be a doctor or a nurse, but a home bar sounds more exciting for now.
It really does. Imagine mixing cocktails and hosting friends.
Exactly. I might even want to be a surgeon someday and operate on.
Just think of the skills you'd need for that. But for now, let's focus on cocktails.
Right. I can start with some classic recipes and then get creative.
That's a great idea. You could even theme your drinks for different occasions.
Yes. A tropical night or a classic cocktail evening would be fun.
Lesson 3, Gathering Popularity.
Small groups of people who meet at private homes are becoming very popular these days.
Yes, these gatherings can be so much more intimate than large parties.
Exactly. They allow for deeper conversations and connections.
Do you think it's more about the atmosphere or the people?
I think it's a bit of both. A comfortable setting can create a nice vibe.
Definitely. I love when people bring food or drinks to share.
It feels more collaborative, and everyone gets to contribute.
Have you hosted any gatherings like that recently?
I did. It was a game night, and everyone had a blast.
Lesson 4, Colorful Dining.
Yes, they had colorful ceramic plates and funky glassware for the dinner.
That sounds fun. The right tableware can really brighten up a meal.
Absolutely. It sets the mood and makes the food look even more appealing.
Do you have a favorite type of dishware?
I love vibrant colors, they add character to the dining experience.
Same here. I think it's also nice to mix and match styles.
Yes. It gives a unique touch to each gathering.
Have you ever thought about hosting a themed dinner based on your tableware?
That's a great idea. It could be a fun way to showcase them.
Lesson 5, Meal Prep Benefits.
Having meal prep ensures you have nutritious meals ready for the week.
Yes, it really helps maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Speaking of cooking, have you tried any new recipes lately?
I have. I made a quinoa salad with roasted veggies, and it was delicious.
That sounds healthy and filling. I love roasted vegetables.
They add such a great flavor. What about you? Any new recipes?
I tried making a stir fry with tofu and lots of colorful veggies.
That sounds amazing. Stir fries are so quick and versatile.
Yes. I love how you can use whatever you have on hand.
Lesson 6, School Dance Memories.
Just like the teachers, I can't help but laugh at the memories of my first school dance.
Oh, I sure hope mine was as memorable. What do you remember most about it?
I remember being so nervous but also excited to dance with my friends.
I felt the same. The anticipation was both thrilling and terrifying.
What song did you dance to?
I think it was something popular at the time, everyone was singing along.
Those moments were so special. It felt like a rite of passage.
Definitely. I hope to create even more fun memories at future events.
Me too. Let's plan to attend more dances and enjoy those experiences.
Lesson 7, Grocery Shopping Plans.
No, not yet. I need to buy some groceries. Want to come with me?
Sure. I'd love to help you pick out some fresh produce.
Great. I usually go to the local market for fresh fruits and veggies.
That's nice. It's always better to get local produce.
Exactly. Plus, it's nice to support local farmers.
Do you have a list ready, or are we going to wing it?
I have a rough idea, but I'm open to suggestions.
Let's see what looks good at the market.
Sounds like a plan. It'll be fun to shop together.
Lesson 8, Temperature Control.
Is there a specific setting for cool on the control panel near the thermostat?
Yes, there should be options for both heating and cooling.
That's good to know. I want to make sure it's comfortable in here.
Absolutely. Adjusting the temperature can really change the atmosphere.
Have you used a smart thermostat before?
Yes, those are great. They can learn your preferences and adjust automatically.
That sounds convenient. I need to look into getting one.
It's definitely worth it for energy savings and comfort.
Let's check out some options together.
Lesson 9, Storytelling Skills.
I remember watching a storyteller who would act out his stories.
That sounds entertaining. Did he engage the audience well?
Yes. He was very animated and would shout out orders as if he were in the story.
That's impressive. It must have made the stories come alive.
It really did. I was captivated by his energy and expressions.
Have you ever tried storytelling like that?
I haven't, but I'd love to give it a shot.
I think you'd be great at it. You have a vivid imagination.
Thanks. Let's practice storytelling together sometime.
Lesson 10: Grocery Shopping Habits.
Do you usually shop for groceries on weekends?
Yes, I find it less crowded than during the week.
That's a smart choice. I prefer shopping when it's quieter too.
Exactly. It makes the experience more enjoyable.
Do you have a favorite store you like to go to?
I love the local market, they have the freshest produce.
I agree. Supporting local businesses is always a good idea.
Plus, they often have unique items you can't find in big stores.
Let's make a plan to visit the market together soon.
Lesson 11: Artistic Memories.
I remember in school, I even drew a picture of my teacher.
That's sweet. How did your teacher react to your drawing?
I took the picture home, and my mother thought it was wonderful.
That's lovely. It's great to have supportive family members.
Yes. It encouraged me to keep drawing and exploring my creativity.
Art can really help express feelings and thoughts.
Exactly. I still enjoy drawing and painting to this day.
That's fantastic. We should have an art day together sometime.
I'd love that. Let's bring out our creative sides.
Lesson 12: Fireworks and Cuisine.
You should see some of the fireworks that go off during the festival.
Oh, I can only imagine. What colors do they use?
There are many different colors, and they light up the sky beautifully.
That sounds stunning. Watching fireworks while savoring Greek cuisine must be amazing.
Absolutely. The combination makes for a perfect evening.
Have you been to the festival before?
Yes, and it's always a memorable experience. The atmosphere is so lively.
I'd love to join you next time. It sounds like a fantastic way to celebrate.
Let's plan for it. We can enjoy the food and the fireworks together.
Lesson 13: Coffee Order.
Good morning. Can I get a latte, please?
Sure. What size would you like?
I'll go for a medium, that should be just right.
Great choice. Do you prefer it with any flavoring?
I usually enjoy it plain, but sometimes I add vanilla.
That sounds delicious. I love a hint of vanilla in my coffee too.
It really enhances the flavor, doesn't it?
Definitely. Coffee is such a great way to start the day.
Yes. Let's enjoy our lattes and catch up on our plans.
Lesson 14, Sushi Favorites.
That sounds like a dream. Did you have a favorite sushi roll?
Yes, I absolutely loved the spicy tuna roll. It was so flavorful.
That's a great choice. I enjoy the rainbow roll with all the different fish.
Oh, I love that one too. The variety makes it so exciting.
Have you ever tried making sushi at home?
Not yet, but I'd love to learn. It seems like a fun activity.
It is. We should have a sushi making night together.
That sounds like a blast. Let's plan it soon.
I can't wait to taste our creations.
Lesson 15, Career Aspirations.
A career in marketing or maybe entrepreneurship sounds appealing.
That's great. Both fields offer great opportunities for creativity.
Yes. I'm excited about the potential to innovate and lead projects.
Have you thought about which one you'd prefer?
I'm leaning towards entrepreneurship. I love the idea of starting my own business.
That's ambitious. What kind of business would you want to start?
I'm not sure yet, but I'd like it to focus on sustainability.
That's a fantastic idea. The world needs more sustainable options.
Exactly. Let's brainstorm ideas together sometime.
Lesson 16, Ancient Ruins.
Have you ever visited any ancient ruins?
Yes, I have. I went to some in Greece, and they were incredible.
That sounds amazing. The history must have been so fascinating.
It really was. Walking among the ruins felt like stepping back in time.
I can only imagine. I'd love to see those historical sites myself.
You should definitely go. The stories behind them are captivating.
I want to learn more about the culture and history as well.
It's a great way to connect with the past. Let's plan a trip together someday.
I'd love that. Exploring ancient sites sounds like an adventure.
Lesson 17, Comfortable Choices.
It was surprisingly comfortable, and the elegant design was impressive.
That's great to hear. Comfort is so important when choosing furniture.
Absolutely. I want my space to be both stylish and cozy.
Have you found any specific pieces that you really like?
Yes, I found a beautiful sofa that fits perfectly in my living room.
That sounds lovely. A good sofa can really transform a space.
It really does. I can already picture having friends over to relax.
That's the best part. A comfortable space encourages socializing.
Let's go shopping together. I'd love your opinion on some items.
Lesson 18, Course Duration.
The program usually lasts about 3 months, typically with weekly sessions.
That sounds manageable. How often do you meet for classes?
We meet every Saturday, which gives us time to practice during the week.
That's great. It allows for consistent learning and improvement.
Exactly. I've found that regular practice really helps me grasp the material.
I agree. Do you feel prepared for the final assessment?
I think so. The hands-on experience has been really valuable.
That's fantastic. I'm sure you'll do great.
Thanks. I'll let you know how it goes.
Lesson 19, Dessert Discovery.
Sounds delicious. Where can I find it?
There's a popular dessert shop near the park that has amazing treats.
That sounds like a perfect place to indulge. What do they specialize in?
They're famous for their cakes and pastries, especially the chocolate mousse.
I love chocolate mousse. I'll have to try that when we go.
You won't be disappointed. They also have a variety of unique flavors.
I'm excited. Let's plan a visit this weekend.
Great idea. It'll be a delightful treat after our weekend plans.
Absolutely. Dessert is always a good choice.
Lesson 20, Thrifting Treasures.
Yes, I love hunting for unique pieces. Thrift stores are my go-to places.
That's awesome. You can find such interesting items at thrift stores.
Exactly. It's like a treasure hunt every time you go.
Do you have any favorite finds from your thrifting adventures?
I once found a vintage jacket that I still wear all the time.
That's fantastic. Vintage clothing has such character.
Yes. I love how it tells a story of its own.
We should go thrifting together sometime.
I'd love that. Let's plan a day for it soon.
Lesson 21, Boosting Engagement.
They received higher likes and shares on their latest post.
That's good to hear. Did we implement any new strategies?
Yes, we tried using more engaging visuals and interactive content.
Those definitely help. It's important to keep the audience interested.
Exactly. We should analyze what worked best to replicate that success.
Let's also look into feedback to see what the audience wants more of.
Great idea. Understanding their preferences will help us grow.
I'm excited to see how our engagement improves.
Me too. Let's keep pushing our creative boundaries.
Lesson 22, Getting Back on Track.
I've been slacking off lately, but I want to get back on track.
That's great to hear. What do you think is holding you back?
I think it's just a lack of motivation and routine lately.
I can understand that. Sometimes, life gets in the way.
Exactly. I need to find a way to reignite my passion for my goals.
Maybe setting small, achievable targets could help?
That's a good idea. It would make things feel less overwhelming.
Yes. Celebrating those small victories can boost your confidence too.
Absolutely. I'll start by making a list of things I want to focus on.
Lesson 23, Short Trip Planning.
Not yet. I'm thinking of going on a short trip. Any suggestions?
That sounds exciting. Where are you considering going?
I'm thinking about a weekend getaway to the mountains.
That would be refreshing. Nature can be so rejuvenating.
Exactly. I could use some time away from the city.
Do you have any specific activities planned?
I'd love to hike and maybe have a picnic by a lake.
That sounds perfect. I bet the views will be stunning.
I hope so. Let's look up some trails and spots to check out.
Lesson 24, Delicious Options.
Definitely. You can try veggie spring rolls or deep fried tofu with peanut sauce.
That sounds delicious. I love trying new vegetarian options.
They're so flavorful and perfect for sharing.
Yes. I enjoy dishes that have a bit of crunch and a lot of flavor.
Have you ever made spring rolls at home?
I haven't, but I'd love to try. It seems like a fun cooking project.
It is. Plus, you can customize the filling to your liking.
That's a great idea. Let's plan a cooking day to make them together.
I'd love that. We can experiment with different ingredients.
Lesson 25, Economic Discussions.
The controversy surrounding the games has been ongoing, claiming the IOC is not a political organization.
Yes, that's a significant debate in the sports community.
It's interesting to see how sports and politics often intersect.
Absolutely. The decisions made by organizations can have far-reaching effects.
Have you followed any recent news on this topic?
Yes, I've read several articles discussing the implications of their policies.
It's vital that we understand these issues, especially as fans.
I agree. Engaging in these discussions helps us become more informed.
Let's keep sharing articles and insights with each other.
Lesson 26, Flavorful Choices.
Of course. It's essential to ensure both parties are satisfied with the meal plan.
Absolutely. Communication is key in any relationship.
Yes, and it's important to discuss dietary preferences as well.
Do you have any specific dishes in mind that you both enjoy?
I think a mix of options would be great, maybe some pasta and veggies.
That sounds good. Variety can keep things interesting.
For sure. I also think we should include a dessert to sweeten the deal.
Yes. A little treat always makes a meal feel special.
Let's finalize the menu and make sure it fits everyone's tastes.
Lesson 27, Artistic Expressions.
Film photography adds a touch of imperfection and character to images.
I completely agree. There's something nostalgic about film photos.
Yes. They often have a warmth that digital images can lack.
Plus, the unpredictability of film can lead to unique results.
Exactly. I love the surprise of waiting to develop the photos.
Have you done much film photography yourself?
I've tried, and I enjoy it. It's a different experience compared to digital.
I'd love to try it. There's an art to capturing the moment on film.
Let's plan a photography outing together.
Lesson 28, Healthy Choices.
I'm trying to cut down on sugary snacks and incorporate more fruits and vegetables in my meals.
That's a great goal. It's so important for maintaining energy levels.
Exactly. I feel better when I eat healthier options.
Have you found any favorite fruits or veggies to include?
I've been enjoying berries and leafy greens a lot.
Those are excellent choices. They're both nutritious and versatile.
Yes. I can add them to smoothies or salads.
Let's share some recipes that focus on fruits and veggies.
I'd love that. Together, we can make healthy eating fun.
Lesson 29, Booking Flights.
Hi. Have you ever booked a flight online before?
Yes, I have. It's convenient and usually offers a lot of options.
I agree. I love being able to compare prices easily.
Have you booked your next flight yet?
Not yet, but I'm planning a trip soon.
That's exciting. Do you have a destination in mind?
I'm thinking about visiting a city I've always wanted to explore.
That sounds wonderful. Let me know if you need any tips for booking.
I will. I appreciate any advice you have.
Lesson 30, Road Trip Plans.
It's about a 3-hour drive. Should we leave early in the morning?
Yes, that would be a good idea. We can avoid traffic that way.
Exactly. Plus, we can enjoy the scenery during the drive.
I love road trips. They're a great way to see new places.
Me too. Do you have any favorite snacks you like to bring along?
I usually pack some healthy snacks like nuts and fruits.
That's smart. I tend to go for chips and candy, but I should be healthier.
It's all about balance. A mix of both can keep the journey enjoyable.
Let's plan our snacks and playlist for the trip.
Lesson 31, Journey of Learning.
How about you? I'm enjoying the journey of learning new chords on the guitar.
Same here. It's challenging but so rewarding when you finally get it right.
Exactly. Each chord feels like a small victory.
Have you learned any songs that you really enjoy playing?
Yes, I've been practicing Let It Be, and it's coming along nicely.
That's a beautiful song. I'd love to hear you play it someday.
I'd be happy to share. Playing for someone else is a great motivation.
For sure. It's nice to have someone to share your progress with.
Let's keep encouraging each other as we learn.
Lesson 32, Yard Sale Finds.
Can you believe you can find a book for just $1 at a yard sale?
That's incredible. It's a steal compared to $20 or $30 at a retail store.
Exactly. I love discovering hidden gems at yard sales.
Me too. There's something thrilling about finding great deals.
Did you find anything interesting recently?
Yes, I scored a vintage cookbook that I can't wait to try out.
That sounds amazing. I love vintage cookbooks, they often have unique recipes.
They really do. Plus, they come with a sense of nostalgia.
Let's plan a yard sale adventure together soon.
Lesson 33, Dickens' Influence.
Did you know Dickens was famous as a public speaker?
Really? I've heard large crowds assembled to hear his readings.
Yes, his ability to engage the audience was remarkable.
It's fascinating how he could bring his stories to life in person.
Absolutely. His characters are so vivid, it must have been captivating.
Have you read any of his works?
Yes, I've read A Tale of Two Cities, and I loved it.
That's a classic. His storytelling is timeless.
Let's discuss more of his works next time we meet.
Lesson 34, Musical Beginnings.
Did you know he began composing music before his 5th birthday?
That's impressive. It's amazing how talent can show itself so early.
It really is. By the time he reached his teens, he was already a prodigy.
I wonder what kind of music he composed at such a young age.
Probably simple melodies, but it must have been full of creativity.
It's inspiring to think about how passion can develop from a young age.
Yes. Early exposure to music can shape a person's life.
Let's look into more artists who started young. It's fascinating.
Absolutely. Their journeys can motivate us to pursue our passions.
Lesson 35, Dinner Party Plans.
Hey, have you heard about the dinner party tonight?
Yes, I'm excited. What should we wear for it?
I think something smart casual would be perfect for the occasion.
That makes sense. It's nice to look good without being too formal.
Exactly. We should also bring a small gift for the host.
Good idea. A bottle of wine or a dessert would be lovely.
Yes. Let's decide on that before we head out.
I can't wait. It's always fun to connect with friends over good food.
Absolutely. Let's enjoy the evening and make the most of it.